Have you ever noticed your dog acting strangely around certain people? Maybe they growl, bark, hide behind your legs, or suddenly become tense and protective, even though the person seems perfectly nice to you. You might brush it off as your dog being overprotective or just shy. But what if your dog is actually trying to tell you something important? Dogs have extraordinary abilities that allow them to detect bad people, hidden intentions, and even danger long before we notice anything wrong. In this video, we're going to explore 14 incredible ways your dog can tell if someone is a bad person, backed by science, real-life stories, and fascinating research. These abilities go far beyond simple barking at strangers. Your dog is reading subtle signals that our human senses often miss. By the end of this video, you'll never look at your dog's behavior the same way again. You'll understand when to trust their instincts, how they protect you, and why they sometimes react so strongly to certain people. Some of these revelations will genuinely surprise you, and one near the end might even send a chill down your spine. We'll break it all down clearly so you can recognize these signs in your own dog and strengthen the incredible bond you share. If you love your dog and want to understand their amazing protective abilities better, stay with me until the very end. If this video helps you see your dog in a new light, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps us create more content like this. Now, let's dive into the secret world of your dog's incredible detection skills. 1. They can smell fear, stress, and malicious intent. Your dog's nose is up to 100,000 times more sensitive than yours. When someone has bad intentions, their body releases subtle chemical signals, changes in sweat, adrenaline, and pheromones. Dogs can detect these microscopic shifts instantly. Even if the person is smiling and acting friendly, your dog may sense the underlying tension or aggression and react with suspicion or protectiveness. 2. They read micro-expressions on human faces. Dogs are masters at reading tiny, fleeting changes in human facial expressions that we often miss. A slight tightening of the mouth, narrowed eyes, or raised eyebrows can signal deceit or hostility. Research from Austria shows dogs can distinguish between happy and angry faces with remarkable accuracy. When someone is pretending to be nice but harbors negative feelings, your dog notices immediately. 3. They detect inconsistent body language. If a person's words say, "I'm friendly," but their body language shows tension, crossed arms, or avoidance of eye contact, your dog picks up on the mismatch right away. They rely heavily on body language for communication in their own world, so they apply the same skill to humans. This is why your dog might growl at someone who seems polite to you, but is actually uncomfortable or hiding something. 4. They remember negative experiences and people. Dogs have exceptional long-term memory, especially for negative events and people. If someone was rude, aggressive, or made your dog feel threatened in the past, your dog will remember that person's scent, voice, and appearance for years. This is why some dogs react strongly to certain visitors, even if it's been a long time since the bad encounter. 5. They sense changes in your own emotions around certain people. Your dog is highly attuned to your emotional state. When you feel uneasy, nervous, or uncomfortable around someone, even if you try to hide it, your dog picks up on your subtle cues, changes in voice tone, breathing, posture, and scent. They interpret this as a warning and may become protective or wary of that person. 6. They can smell hormonal and health changes. Bad people often carry higher levels of stress hormones like cortisol. Dogs can detect these chemical shifts. Some studies even suggest dogs can smell certain medical conditions or emotional disorders that might correlate with unpredictable or harmful behavior. 7. They judge how people treat others. Dogs observe how a person treats not just them, but also you and other animals. If someone is rude to you, impatient with children, or disrespectful to service staff, your dog notices. Research shows dogs prefer people who are helpful and kind, and they actively avoid or distrust those who are rude or unhelpful. 8. They react to fake or forced kindness. Dogs are excellent at spotting insincere behavior. When someone forces affection or pretends to like them while feeling uncomfortable, dogs sense the fakeness through body language, scent, and energy. They often reject treats or attention from such people. 9. They sense energy and vibes. Many dog owners describe their pets as having a sixth sense for energy. Dogs are extremely sensitive to the overall vibe a person gives off. Calm confidence versus nervous aggression, genuine warmth versus hidden malice. This intuitive ability has been observed across countless cultures and generations. 10. They remember voices and tone. Dogs can recognize and remember voices for years. A harsh, angry, or sarcastic tone of voice can trigger a negative reaction, even if the words themselves are friendly. They associate specific tones with past experiences and emotions. 11. They detect electrical and magnetic changes. Some research suggests dogs can sense subtle electromagnetic fields and changes that occur when people are under stress or have malicious intent. This may explain why some dogs react to certain individuals before any obvious signs appear. 12. They read eye contact and pupil dilation. Dogs pay close attention to human eyes. Dilated pupils, avoidance of eye contact, or intense staring can signal threat or dishonesty. They use this information to assess whether someone is safe or dangerous. 13. They notice how people move. Sudden movements, stiff posture, or nervous fidgeting can trigger a dog's protective instincts. Graceful, relaxed movements are interpreted as safe, while jerky or tense movements raise red flags. 14. Their ultimate protective instinct, the hidden ability. The most incredible ability is how dogs combine all these senses into an almost supernatural judgment system. They don't just detect one signal. They integrate scent, body language, facial expressions, your emotions, tone of voice, and energy into a complete picture. This is why some dogs have saved their owners from dangerous people, abusers, or even criminals without any obvious warning signs. Conclusion. Your dog isn't just a pet. They're an incredibly sophisticated detector of character, emotion, and intention. The next time your dog reacts strongly to someone, pause and consider what they might be trying to tell you. Their instincts have been honed over thousands of years to protect their pack, and you are their pack. Understanding these 14 abilities will help you trust your dog more, stay safer, and build an even deeper bond with your loyal companion. Which of these surprised you the most? Have you ever had your dog warn you about someone? Share your stories in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share it with fellow dog lovers, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the amazing minds of our dogs. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.